Alright everybody, welcome back to what will hopefully be the finale of Metroid Prime. We just defeated Metroid, and we are about to head into the depths to take on a boss. Down into the impact crater. Gee. There. Different kind of phase-on. Red phase-on. And one more creature. Lumigek. Phase-on charged reptiles. Natives of Talon 4, the Lumigeks travel in swarms to increase their odds of survival. They absorb and radiate phase-on energy, making these swarms a threat. Now, I haven't been able to get 100% of the scans in the game, but if I had, that would be the last normal scan that you can get. That puts me up to 93%. Not bad. Vision Metroids. Encountering a few of them down here. Here another one. Here, you. Health either. Alright. Here, another one! just crazy. Nope. There's 2 more! Okay. Well, here's missile recharge. I already recharged my missiles. Little. Okay, do these things just infinitely spawn? I've killed like 10 of them. Where are they coming from? Can't keep dealing with these. I just had to outrun them. have. Finally, here we are, it's final boss time. And he just runs away from us. Metroid Prime, highly evolved phazon-producing life. Aberration known as Metroid Prime is the source of phazon, making it immensely powerful. A genetic flaw makes it susceptible to certain weapons for a brief period. Only its head is truly vulnerable, other attacks are a nuisance. Offensively, Metroid Prime has a number of natural and mechanical weapons at its disposal. These include ultra-frigid breath, multi-missiles, snare beams, and parasitic wave projectors. Its massive strength and barbed carapace make it lethal for melee combat. Recommended maximum firepower when engaging this enemy. Alright. I played it just to screw myself. But that's why I went 100%, so I could use the Wave Buster like that. Alright. Does it have a face? I think it does. Metroid Prime, the core essence of Metroid Prime. Scan indicates that the phazon energy form of Metroid Prime is invulnerable to all conventional weapons. Only attacks from a phazon-used arm cannon will damage it. It generates pools of phazon when it attacks, and use these to fuel or Zeus' phazon weapon system. The entity can also spawn Metroids to assist it in battle, rendering itself invisible when it does so. Metroid Prime is defeated. And the very core essence. Dear, we've had our phazon suit stripped from us. Sadly, we do not get a thrilling escape sequence. And that, everybody, was Metroid Prime, originally for the GameCube, ported to the Metroid Prime trilogy, and more recently, remastered into version for the Switch. I'm really glad I went ahead and played this again, because, man, this is honestly the first time okay, not fully 100%ed it because I did miss a few scans, but I did get 100% of items. And see, this is why fans got so upset when Nintendo first said, oh, you know, Retro's not gonna do Metroid Prime 4, we're handing it off to another company. It's like, initially when Nintendo gave Retro Metroid and said, hey, make us a 3D game for the Metroid series, Nintendo basically made 3D Super Metroid. Just to show, hey, we can do this. And then Nintendo said, hey, you know, you guys can do this. Let's see what you can really do. That's how we got Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Prime 4, and eventually when Nintendo pulled its head out of its butt and said, hey, other company, you're really messing up development of Prime 4. We're giving it back to Retro. Prime 4 is going to be amazing. I know it is. Music was good, the gameplay was good, the puzzles were awesome for the most part. There was the one missile tank where you had to slowly move across a non-spider ball covered platform. But hey, you know, can't all be winners. But I honestly feel with this one, they really captured the maze-like essence of Metroid. the next mission. Unlocked hyper difficulty. Let's see if I got the bonus. Save now. We'll finish this game in Metroid Prime. When you select save slot again, you will start a save. No. Okay. Alright, back on the title screen. For once, I can finally do this. Okay. No, I gotta select the save file. Okay. Now that we've beaten the game, extras. Wait, oh. Suit. Is that a something that's 100% scan items? Got it locked. Oh, are you serious, hon? Oh my god. See, I should have played the GameCube version. I should have played the GameCube version. Because there, all I had to do, I had everything needed to unlock the fusion suit. So, apparently, from what I'm being told by my boyfriend, is to unlock the Metroid Prime 1 fusion suit in the trilogy, you have to beat Metroid Prime 1 on the harder difficulty. I don't think you have to do it on hyper mode, but I think you have to beat it on hard. In the original GameCube version, all you had to do was have the game, a copy of Metroid Fusion, the Game Boy Advance link cable, link cable, and connect it, and then just beat the game once, and you unlocked it for all future playthroughs. I was gonna show that off, but I have to play through the entire game again. Not get 100% of items, obviously, but still play through like several hours of gameplay to get to the final boss, beat the final boss, and then, lo and behold, there it will be. Well, that kind of sucks. But for now, that is where I'm going to call it for this series. I will be doing Prime 2 at some point. Keep an eye out for that. Otherwise, for now, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Your support really means a lot to me. if you like me, can't always hurt to subscribe. Be it on Twitch here, I could certainly use the payday. Took me several months of ad revenue to get up to $50. But, or, just if you like watching this on YouTube, give me a subscribe, like the video, comment, maybe tell me what game you'd like to see next on the channel. The next game I will be playing will be Story. Here, I gotta open it. Crystal Project, that's what it was. I will be doing the RPG Crystal Project. So, make sure you stay tuned for that. For now, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Y'all then.